Hi guys, I hope you enjoyed part 1. So it is time for part 2, and I really hope you enjoyed it. It wasn't easy to make. I don't really have a whiteboard and all. I wish I did, but it wasn't easy. But I hope these videos are very informative to you, and enjoy part 2 as well. I shall see you in a bit. Okay, enjoy. So in this we are going to see how a person becomes a sickler. So remember, this represents one parental origin, and by that I mean it came from one parent and this came from another parent. So this person is who we call a sickler, like me. And we want to see the different scenarios where a person can have the sickle cell disease. Okay, this is the same. Alright, so let's say one parent has the normal hemoglobin, and this person meets another person who has who is a carrier. So they have a normal hemoglobin, but they also have the sickle cell trait. So what will happen if these people meet up? So if these people meet up, you will see that if this parent gives us the normal hemoglobin A and it meets with the other parent's hemoglobin A, all we can have is a normal hemoglobin. If this parent gives us the normal hemoglobin A and another parent gives us the sickle cell hemoglobin, you will see that we will have this A and this S meeting up. Oops, sorry. Let me just write it down here. And you can see that if this happens, the normal hemoglobin again meets with this other normal hemoglobin, this will happen. So that would be a normal baby. And if this hemoglobin meets with this sickle cell hemoglobin, you will see that that baby too would be a carrier. Okay, so this is how carriers are formed. This is how a person becomes a carrier. One parent must have had the sickle cell trait. Okay, there is no way this would come up if it didn't exist anywhere. However, like I said, this is on one pregnancy. Okay, so there are chances that even if one parent has the sickle cell hemoglobin, they are carriers, there are chances that there's a 50. That is 2 out of 4, which is 50. Okay, so there are 50-50 chances that at each pregnancy you can either have a normal baby or a baby who is a carrier. What determines this? Trust me, I have no idea. It just happens, just like you have no idea why you took your hair color or your eye color or your tone, your skin tone. It really just happens. So at each pregnancy, these chances happen at each pregnancy. So this is how a person ends up being a carrier. All right, but this does not eliminate the fact that if you have all your children being like this, having the normal HB, it doesn't eliminate the fact that one of the parents might be having the sickle cell trait. You can only do that by having your blood tested. Now let's move on. If you're finding importance in this video so far, please give it a thumbs up, comment guys. I want to read your comments. I want to know that this information is actually reaching out to you. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe to this channel. It makes a very, very, very great impact, not just for me, but for the world. When you share this information, it is an amazing thing. Join me, let us together kick out sickle cell disease out of our generation. I cannot do it alone. I can only do it with you. So, subscribe and share and comment. You know the drill. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so what happens if two parents who have the sickle cell trait meet up and they just want to have a baby? Okay, so you will find that this parent might give the gene for a normal hemoglobin and the other as well. Or this parent might give the normal hemoglobin gene and the other gives the sickle cell hemoglobin. Or this parent might give the sickle cell gene and the other gives the normal one. Or they might both just give the sickle cell gene. Like I keep saying, might, because there are no factors. Maybe if you go and they genetically or they alter how these genes are distributed in a lab, but you cannot do it physically, or it just happens. So if this was one pregnancy, you can find that you have 1 out of 4 chances of having a baby with a normal hemoglobin, and you also have 1 out of 4 chances of having a baby with sickle cell hemoglobin, and you have 2 out of 4 chances of having a baby who is a carrier. So in other words, I'm trying to show you the different scenarios where a person like me ends up being a sickler. There is nowhere these S's would appear from if one of the parent did not give one S and another did not give the other. Okay, so because there are people who can be like this, and it can happen at each pregnancy, it does not really eliminate the fact that there are 2 carriers. So like I said, the only thing that can help us know where you fall, whether here or here or here, is through a blood test. However, I have seen parents who have all their children being sicklers, and I have seen parents having all their children being normal children, having the normal hemoglobin, and I have seen parents who are having this as well. So like I said, you need to get tested. Okay guys, please get tested. We are going to look at our third scenario. So our third scenario here is what happens if 2 people with the sickle cell disease meet and they just want to get married and have babies. You realize that all they have in their genes is the sickle cell gene when it comes to hemoglobin, and you can do it here by yourself. You will see that at whatever chance they have, all they can release, because you cannot give what you don't have, okay? You can only give what you have. So you realize that all their children will be sicklers, and this will not be okay. This is not okay, guys. So this will happen at each pregnancy. You will have 100 out of 100 chances of giving birth to sicklers. There is no exception. Okay? And this is very, very discouraged. This is very, very discouraged, because trust me, you cannot be you, your husband and your wife and all your children are sicklers. It will just be disaster. Now that you know how sickle cell is carried on from a parent to a child, please do not deny these children. I have seen a lot of people who deny their children. They are like, that is not my child. We do not have any sickle cell in our family. That is how it moves on. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. Please do the sickle cell test. Go get tested. I will not stop reminding you. I will not stop telling you. Save your child from this kind of life. It is not fun, guys. It is not fun at all. And if there is a way you can prevent it, I really hope you will take that way. So see you next time, and thank you very much. May God bless you. Bye bye.